that.
Wait.
Question from earlier.
But that makes you an awesome parent on the other hand. See, the cool part is when parents are like this, how are your kids going to ever rebel against you? You see, there's kind of an anti-rebel. You know, if you're a real asshole as a parent, your kids can rebel. But when you're kind of more a bit laid back about everything, it's difficult for them to rebel.
I know. My mom was really chill and let me do what I do in life. I've made my fuck-ups. I've done good. I've done bad. But I'm not a drug addict. I make more money, even though I didn't graduate high school, than most people make as like MRI techs and stuff like that. Like it's bizarre. It's absolutely bizarre.
Basically, what we're saying here, Marcus, is you can put lipstick on a pig, mate, but it's still a fucking pig.
Don, I was wondering why you were so quiet. Stand a bloody thing. Nice to hear from you.
Well, you know what I mean. It's very difficult to get a word in edgeways when Mike starts. You know, Miguel.
Yes.
John is our first gay contributor. If you didn't know that, Marcus.
Say what?
I said John is our first gay contributor.
First gay contributor. That's unbelievable.
Especially when I'm in the room, yeah.
John said, "Why couldn't he have sent it to me?"
Okay, no.
So we're a little rowdy in this neck of the woods. We're at 31 minutes. We're into 8 o'clock now. My girl's taking a shower. I'd like to go watch.
That's why we need time travel.
Oh yeah, speaking of time travel, I really wanted to talk about that the other day because I know a few things. I had to look up my exact definition of the twins paradox because time travel is possible.
Mm-hmm.
You were talking about that on the Jane and Steve show. Make sure you check that out on Spreaker.com and Periscope. No, I'm gonna fucking
time travel.
What?
Go on.
Time travel is possible, John.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Have you ever heard of the twins?
Theoretically, it is.
If you're on top of a mountain.
Theoretically.
No, it's not theoretical at all anymore. It's legit. Time travel is possible.
Okay, that's not a section of science.
No,
there's,
hold on.
There's theory
hold on.
and legit.
Right, but hold on. Hold on a second. Time travel is possible, but it's only been done at the billionths of a second so far. But it is possible.
By who?
Fucking scientists, doof.
I'm not having this bullshit.
Look it up. Time travel
Science?
is possible. Science.
You presented this. You should explain
yourself. To me, John.
Just first of all, right? You'd like to start to explain yourself.
I will if you fucking don't shut the fuck up.
Right, come on, explain.
Now, time travel they've shown that things time travel at the billionths of a second. Now, if you go on top of a mountain, your clock is going to run slower than it will when you're at the bottom of a mountain.
Right.
If you send the twins paradox states as this, I will do it. In physics, the twins paradox is a thought experiment in special relativity, John, involving two identical twins. One goes on a light-year high-speed rocket and returns home to find that his brother has aged way more than him. So he was actually 80 years old, but he looked like he was 30 when his brother has aged a full 80 years and looks older. That's the twins paradox. You have to look this shit up, John.
Run that by me again.
Oh. Are you listening?
It's the same principle. Like,
are you saying to me? Hang on. Like, sorry. Can we just determine which one was 80 and which one was 30?
The twin who went away on a high-speed rocket.
Yeah.
They were both 80 years old, but one aged way slower, so he looked...
Which fucking one?
The one that went out in fucking space, like I told you, the high-speed rocket.
So he went off in his high-speed rocket, came back, and he was 30.
No, you fuck. He looked 30. He aged slower. Time slowed down for him because he was in a different relative space, you fucking nonce.
Right, so how old was he when he returned?
Herbert. He was 80, but he looked 30. Time had slowed for him.
But he was only 80 based on time relative to the twin that stayed on Earth.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't 80 in his traveling
No, he was
time
only like
because
30.
This is bullshit. I can smell it from here.
It's not, but it's not. That's to me. That's not true.
Time travel and quantum tunneling is a real thing. Quantum tunneling is a real thing.
We've just had two twins. We've had twins. One of the twins in space, right? And they said when he came back to Earth, they were going to examine each other and all the rest of it. And the one that had gone up to Earth had aged
Hey.
older.
Hey, up to
quicker.
Earth. What does up to Earth
Quicker
mean?
and older.
What does up to Earth mean?
That's because he had to come home to Gabby Giffords.
Oh, shit, dude. Hey, that's really messed up, Marcus.
That's really mean.
That's fucked up. Jesus
That's
Christ.
really mean, man.
Oh, we are going to hell.
Right. Anyway, that's bullshit. Anyway, there is no such thing as time travel. Time travel is not impossible. It's impossible.
It is not
but
fucking
theoretically,
impossible. It's been proven.
No, I'm sorry, not having it. No, it's not been proven.
By billionths of a second. It's very small time, John.
Yeah, but what do you mean with billionths of the second? That's no good to me, is it? A billionth of the second. By the time you have said the first word, it's a billionth of the second away.
Right, a billionth of a second is still time. There's been time travel hasn't happened.
What a crock! It is a crock.
No, it's not. All right, here we
1
go,
billionth
John.
of a
Hold
second
on.
is not time travel.
It is time. It's a small amount, but it's a start.
They're never going to go beyond it.
And you're never gonna get it. Never gonna get it. Never gonna get it. Never gonna get it.
That's
woo,
right.
Woo woo.
They're looking. The only way they're looking. The only way they're going. And no, Miguel's correct, because the only way that they can actually they're going to use time dilations. That's what is happening there, where the one guy accelerates away at light speed. It's all relative. It's like, yeah, to the twin that's accelerating away, it will feel like he's time traveled because he comes back and his twin has aged that much more, even though he hasn't been gone that long. Because he won't age the same, because he's accelerated away faster than light. And as long as you can accelerate faster than light, technically you can time travel. But they don't think time traveling with speed. Hello, E.
Emmy.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
If it helps, I forget my own daughter's name.
Well, that's because you have 9 of them.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, I'm gonna look up a little. Let's see.
I think it's coming back to the thing, isn't it? You know what I mean? So you're not in reality, really. That's not time travel, is it?
No, that's why I was saying it's not true time travel. They're classing it as that, but I think they're trying to shoehorn that, because the idea being is if you could travel away at light speed, if you could travel faster than light. No, even if you traveled at light speed, I think you would actually still have that same issue, that you would effectively the amount of time that would pass on Earth compared to what would pass in the spaceship you're in would be different.
Let me explain it. Let me.
The only way you could achieve it if you went away for 10 years and then came back.
Everybody knows the only way you can truly time travel is with an 86 DeLorean with a flux capacitor in it.
I'm all for flux capacitors.
Is it 72 miles an hour?
Right,
I'm
John,
not sure. 73.
88 miles per hour, Marty.
There's mine.
Jumping, jiggle.
88.
All right, let me read this. This will sum it all
Great
up. John,
Scott.
I'm going to explain this theory of time travel in a limerick. Are you ready?
Go on in.
There once was a young lady named Bright, whose speed was faster than light. She set out one day in a relative way and returned on the previous night. Don't you understand me now? No? Nothing?
That stopped everything.
I mean, the idea is that, of course, when you look at the stars, you're effectively seeing into the past. So time travel is real from that extent, but the idea that we could actually be in a different time, now.
I mean, as I understand it, the time would be if you could go back to look up at a star in the sky and then actually go back to when the star existed.
Right. The problem
That's
with
time
that,
travel.
yeah, but we can't reach that star. The only reason we're seeing time travel is because the light has now reached us, which means we would have to travel faster than light to be able to.
And if we would, our mass would have to be invincible as soon as we hit that. 'Cause in order to reach light speed, the mass would have to be invincible.
Right, which is why they're saying that wormholes are possibly. Yeah.
Oh God, this thing is so disgusting looking. Look at it; it's like
I
bruised.
know, it's nasty,
It
isn't
looks
it?
like a bruised banana. What did you do to this thing,
Jack smacked me in the face.
Jack?
We- We used it. Like I said, we had the one incident with the girl that we never ended up using, and we just put it in because up to that point we would just clean them and antibacterial cleans and whatever. Up to that point, we would just nobody's going to want to use that now, so we kind of just put it in a Ziploc bag, and it was stored in a store area in California for 4 years.
I'm glad I alcoholed the thing hell out of this thing.
Oh, I would, yeah. I had done that already, but it was still nasty. Yeah, just keep it on, yeah.
Dear God. So the dildo did find its way around many locations. Steve did give me a dildo in the mail. Steve from the Jane and Steve Show, folks. He did send it to me in the mail. And let's see.
A very used one.
Here's one on John's Brill Cream. Right?
Nice.
And here's one stuck on John's toilet. Right there. Let's see here.
Fucking hell.
Let's see. Oh, there's where John likes it. Stuck to the wall in the bathtub. Let's see here.
I was going to say, the humidity down there must be making all that react now. Oh, that's so nasty.
Dear God. Unbelievable.
There's on his washer and dryer. All right. And, it's on the TV on... It's on Joe Swanson's nose. Where is he? Come on, get in there,
God.
So we had actually used a Sharpie on it because, that's stupid things we used to do. But I don't know. To me, I'm like, it was in a Ziploc bag for 4 years.
Ugh.
So who knows?
Dude, that was so disgusting. Did you see the video?
I know.
The video I sent of me throwing it onto John's son's lap.
That was awesome.
Oh, that was too good. And then John did.
What's that disease you get when you get scabs around your mouth? What is that? What is it?
Herpes.
Herpes.
John's like, that's what I have. That's what it was.
Yeah.
No, I couldn't remember what it was, and I was just cracking a joke somewhere. Anyway, carry on.
But time travel, John, has been possible, and it wormholes, quantum tunneling is going to put us in a whole nother realm.
But it looks like we can only go forwards.
Right, we have not been able to go backwards yet. That would cause a lot of problems, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But then again,
Yeah,
how would you go forward? And that'd be kind of weird too, because you're going into a time that hasn't yet happened, or has it happened?
Well, it hasn't. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. If you can go away from something, time is still passing relative to where it is. You're just moving yourself outside of the effects of that time. I don't know.
Yes.
So wait, if you go forward, you can't come back.
No.
Now I'm out.
Oh, I would love to do that. Go a few hundred years in the future, so I don't have to deal with any of the fucking people I know nowadays. Oh yeah, I'm good with that. I mean, I know I'd miss my kids and everything, but collateral damage.
I'm sure they'll be just fine.
I'm sure they'll be a lot better off.
Oh, this is not good.
John,
John,
I'm just looking. Yeah, apparently the clocks on the International Space Station tick slower than they do on Earth.
Oh, this is true.
Yeah, I think the longest, the one Russian cosmonaut that was been up there the longest. Technically, he effectively has time travel because he was actually, in theory, he was about a second younger, I think, than what he should have been on Earth.
Right.
It was,
the times are so small right now.
Yeah.
But if we can quantize the overall picture of things, I think time travel could be possible. I don't think we'll see it in our lifetime. No fucking way. Until we can harness all that dark energy and shit that could make that possible.
Yeah, and we can't even harness our star energy yet, so we're so far out from that. Something big needs to happen. Somebody, I don't think people are going to discover this. I think it's just going to be an accident. I miss that thing.
You want me to send it back to you?
I used to open my drawer and it would smell.
Oh, God.
There's like a latex smell to it.
Shoot bag.
You know what it does? It smells like it's fresh out of the package, though. It smells brand
it's a latex
spanking
smell.
new. No,
Can
but
I
it's
ask
like
a question?
Yes.
Has it ever been an Android or